Okay, good morning and welcome to Mishna Yomi. We're learning Masechah Sheviis, Perek Gimel, Mishnah is Gimel and Dalid. Let's get right into it. Mishnah Gimel. Osa Adam Esadeyu Shalosh Ashbosas Lebeisa. This is basically a repetition of what we said yesterday. If you want to bring out garbage dumps to your field, those big garbage dumps here in Israel, bring it to your field during Shemitah. Maybe dump it all out in three piles. Now, again, this is going to be mela. It's going to be mazavel your field. There's dirty stuff in there. It's going to fertilize your field. We learned to machlokes yesterday. I explained it in Mishnayos. Machlokes in Yehuda, Chachamim and Reb Shimon. Chachamim say davar shem miskaven is also. Reb Shimon says davar shem miskaven is mutter. That you're not mechaven to the mazavel. It's even though it's mazavel, you just want a place to dump your garbage. The only place to dump is your field. The Chum say Darshan's comment is us. You're not allowed to do it. Rabbi Shimon says you're allowed to do it. What's the nafkamin? The nafkamin is even the Chum say Darshan Miskavin is us, or they say if it's a minimal amount, meaning you have three garbage dumps of a certain amount, so therefore I'm changing the explanation I said yesterday a little bit, is that it wouldn't really, if you have a certain amount in each garbage dump and you divide it into three garbage dumps, it wouldn't fertilize the field the way normal fertilization occurs of a field, and it wouldn't be nichal on the isser of doing midrabanan and doing malacha to your field on shmita. Shimon says it doesn't make a difference, even if you have more than this, whatever you want to categorize or configure your garbage dumps in your field, it wouldn't make a difference because everything is coming is mutter. Now he's explaining a little additional point. Osadam is yes or mikan. Machsev, the Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Shimon adds one thing. He says if you want to make it a lot of garbage dumps. Now, if you do four garbage dumps or more, it's not that it just looks like, it is the normal way of fertilization. And therefore, Davar Shem is Kaveh, even though it's mutter, according to Rabbi Shimon, he's worried about something else. He's worried about Maras Ayin. Since the normal way to fertilize your field like this, even though you're not intending to do it, but there's Maras Ayin, which is Asr Midrabanan during Shemitah also. Therefore, you have to put it in a specific configuration, a circle, for the garbage dumps in a circle, so that it'll be recognizable to everyone. You're just dumping your garbage, and you have no intention to fertilize your field. The Chum Ostrim, Chum say it's Asr Medina because it's Davar Shem Eskaven. It's Asr Achiyami Shlosha, Achiyagbiya Shlosha. If you want to add an extra garbage dump, you have to either dig into the ground 3 tfachim or raise from the ground 3 tfachim. We know 3 tfachim is lavud. It's considered a different area, so therefore it doesn't fertilize in the same way. Also, other than zivla otzar, what about if you want to take all the garbage and put it in one dump? Right? We said it used to be the halacha on the previous mission was 3 garbage dumps, 10 letak in each one. So you just want to make one big garbage dump. So that you can do, even the Chum say you can do technically. Rav Meir Oser Ashiyam Shlosha Rav Meir says, I'm not sure, we'll have to get into Ian Mishnah, whether this opinion, the Stam opinion of Tanakama, is Reb Shimon or Reb Yehuda. Rav Meir says you can't do that because that would be a normal way of fertilizing the field until part of the dump is less than 3 tefachim, part is lamala 3 tefachim, so therefore it doesn't fertilize the normal way. Hayalo davar muat. Let's say you're just taking out a little garbage, less than even one garbage dump. Most of it have a holech. You can just keep on taking garbage and add it onto the big pile. He says you can't do this unless you put some of the garbage on a rock or you dig 3 tefachim deep or elevate 3 tefachim deep. Then it wouldn't fertilize in the normal way, and it wouldn't be a problem according to Ozer ben Azariah. Again, this is halacha, fertilizing your field. Another way of fertilizing your field is having animals. Animals go to the bathroom a lot. They release dung, whatever you want to call it, feces, into the field. And that is what fertilizes the field very good, actually. People do that. They use manure, horse manure, cow manure to fertilize the field. So you have nowhere to place your animals. You're not doing it to fertilize your field. Again, it's davar shem eskavin. You have nowhere else to leave your animals during Shemitah, and they're gonna produce waste, and it's gonna fertilize your field. So what you do is you make it mechitzos. You make it into base asayim is 100 amos by 100 amos. You make that area, which is approximately 150 feet by 150 feet. You make that area, you put walls around it. and you let the animals go to the bathroom there. Making walls over there, it's recognizable that it's not done for fertilization. Okay, when they're done going to the bathroom after a certain amount of time, you can take the three outer walls and then move them to the other side of the middle wall, and then have another space of 100 amos by 100 amos, and then fertilize both of them, even because you're not intending to fertilize them. Omer base Shemona sa'im. He even allows you to do 4 sa'im, which at a time, 2 times 4 sa'im, which would be 8 sa'im, which would be 4 sa'im by 4 sa'im. It's approximately 200 feet by 200 feet, a total of 400 feet by 400 feet. Base arba sa'im. Let's say your whole field is only arba sa'im. So therefore, Mishayim and Mixas, you can't do this trick for all of your field. Even Reb Shimon, who's more darshan his kavin is mutter, he choshes, like we said, for Maras Ayin. So therefore, what do you do? Most of them are and so you make 3.5 of your field, you make into walls, compartments, and the dung you take out of that area and you put it into the part of your field that's not surrounded by walls. In which case it would be a hekar, and there wouldn't be a Maras Ayin. That your animals are trying to fertilize the field. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the Mishnahs.